The Group of Seven, known as the G7, stands as a testament to the enduring power of democratic values and economic collaboration. Comprising Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the United Kingdom, and the United States, this intergovernmental forum represents the world's most advanced economies. Established in 1975, the G7 has consistently championed free trade, human rights, and the rule of law on the global stage. Its annual summits serve as crucial platforms for leaders to address pressing international challenges and forge a united front on critical issues. The G7's influence extends far beyond its economic prowess. Its member nations wield significant political clout, shaping global norms and influencing the direction of international institutions. From climate change to global health crises, the G7 has played a pivotal role in mobilizing resources and coordinating responses to some of the world's most pressing challenges. The group's commitment to multilateralism and its unwavering belief in dialogue and cooperation have cemented its position as a cornerstone of the international order. The G7's enduring relevance lies in its ability to adapt to a rapidly evolving global landscape. As new challenges emerge, the group has demonstrated a willingness to engage with emerging powers and foster inclusive dialogue. Its commitment to open societies, transparent governance, and sustainable development continues to resonate across the globe. In an era marked by uncertainty and complexity, the G7 remains a beacon of stability and a powerful force for positive change. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine has presented the G7 with one of its most urgent challenges to date. Recognizing the existential threat posed by Russia's aggression, the G7 nations have rallied behind Ukraine, providing unwavering political, military, and financial support.
At the heart of this support lies a series of landmark financial agreements aimed at bolstering Ukraine's resilience and paving the way for its eventual recovery. These agreements encompass a multifaceted approach, ranging from direct budgetary support to concessional loans and guarantees.
The International Monetary Fund, or IMF, has played a pivotal role working closely with the G7 to design a comprehensive financial assistance package tailored to Ukraine's specific needs. This package aims to address immediate budgetary shortfalls, stabilize the economy, and lay the groundwork for long-term reconstruction. Beyond the IMF, individual G7 members have stepped up with bilateral financial assistance. The United States, the European Union, and Japan have emerged as leading donors, pledging billions of dollars in grants, loans, and humanitarian aid. These commitments reflect not only a deep sense of solidarity with the Ukrainian people, but also a strategic imperative to counter Russian aggression and uphold the principles of sovereignty and territorial integrity. The G7's decision to provide substantial financial assistance to Ukraine carries significant geopolitical implications. It sends a clear message to Moscow that the international community will not tolerate blatant violations of international law and will stand firmly with countries facing aggression. Moreover, it reinforces the G7's commitment to defending the rules-based international order, which Russia's actions have sought to undermine.
The move has elicited mixed reactions from the international community. While many countries have applauded the G7's decisive action, some have expressed concerns about the potential for escalation.
Russia has condemned the financial support as economic warfare, accusing the West of prolonging the conflict.
China, while refraining from explicitly endorsing Russia's actions, has called for a peaceful resolution through dialogue and diplomacy. The G7's financial commitment to Ukraine represents a calculated risk. On the one hand, it risks escalating tensions with Russia and further dividing the international community. On the other hand, it sends a powerful signal of deterrence, demonstrating that aggression will not be met with indifference. The ultimate outcome will depend on a complex interplay of factors, including Russia's willingness to negotiate in good faith, the resilience of the Ukrainian people, and the continued resolve of the international community. Navigating the financial labyrinth. Unpacking the details. The financial agreements between the G7 and Ukraine involve a complex web of mechanisms, each tailored to address specific aspects of the country's economic crisis.
Central to these agreements is the IMF's Extended Fund Facility, a lending program designed to support countries facing balance of payments problems. The EFF provides Ukraine with access to billions of dollars in financing, subject to the implementation of economic reforms aimed at stabilizing the economy and fostering sustainable growth.
In addition to the IMF's support, the G7 has committed to providing substantial bilateral financial assistance. These commitments take various forms, including grants, concessional loans, and loan guarantees.
Grants provide direct budgetary support to the Ukrainian government, enabling it to maintain essential services and fund critical infrastructure projects. Concessional loans, on the other hand, offer lower interest rates and longer repayment periods than commercial loans, easing the burden on Ukraine's finances.
Loan guarantees, meanwhile, mitigate the risk for private investors, encouraging them to continue lending to Ukraine despite the ongoing conflict.
The G7's comprehensive approach to financial assistance reflects a deep understanding of Ukraine's economic vulnerabilities and a commitment to providing the country with the resources it needs to weather the storm.
The power of diplomacy, a symphony of international cooperation. The G7's coordinated response to the Ukraine crisis exemplifies the power of diplomacy in navigating complex geopolitical challenges.
From the outset, G7 members have engaged in intense diplomatic efforts to rally international support for Ukraine and condemn Russia's aggression. The United Nations has served as a crucial forum for these efforts, with G7 countries leading the charge in passing resolutions condemning Russia's actions and calling for a peaceful resolution to the conflict.
Beyond the UN, the G7 has worked tirelessly to build a broad coalition of countries willing to impose sanctions on Russia and provide assistance to Ukraine. This has involved engaging with a diverse range of actors, including NATO allies, EU member states, and key partners in Asia and elsewhere.
The G7's diplomatic outreach has been instrumental in isolating Russia on the international stage and building a united front in support of Ukraine.
The G7's diplomatic efforts have not been limited to condemning Russia's actions. They have also focused on exploring avenues for dialogue and diplomacy aimed at finding a peaceful resolution to the conflict. While these efforts have yet to yield a breakthrough, they underscore the G7's commitment to exhausting all diplomatic options before resorting to military means.
The G7's unwavering belief in the power of dialogue and its determination to find a peaceful solution to the crisis serve as a beacon of hope in a time of uncertainty and turmoil.